always one person that likes the black jujubes.
In this room, it's you.
Okay. I'm comfortable with that.
You know what I do like, though? Tiger tail ice cream. And when I was a kid, it was just called Tiger.
Hey, apparently Tiger is a prairie thing. Like a Winnipeg thing, like a Manitoba thing.
Come on.
Other parts of the country, they don't know what is Tiger.
In what building was it made? We could have an episode.
Is there a Lucerne building nearby?
There actually is. Isn't there one right across this river? Not that that's convenient.
Maybe.
I think or is it Parmalat?
But yeah, apparently it's like, and then in French it's Latigue.
Latigue?
Is it not?
I am legit never calling it by the English name. I want Latigue. Wow. This is a segment I like to call Since We Talked Last.
Paige would like to introduce a new topic.
We have a slight correction to make.
Yes.
The corner of Broadway and Osborne.
Yes.
Is legislation, education, damnation, new
for
salvation. Not fornication. But we do suspect maybe fornication took place on all four corners. So,
especially when they added that public bathroom. Can we say that?
You just did. Hi, I'm Paige Lloyd.
And I'm not. That'll never not be funny. I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca who?
Rebecca Hadfield.
Okay. And we're joined today by younger and prettier Rebecca.
Well. Prettier.
Today and every day.
Did I have a birthday since we last spoke?
Wait. You did.
Did I?
Didn't you?
No.
It was before. It was the week before. Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm celebrating every week now.
It's a birth year.
It is. So, because it's my birth year.
This our year of Rebecca's birth.
Because we celebrate my birthday until your birthday.
Yes.
We're going to do something that's really exciting to me this week.
Which is?
The Nutty Club.
What are we doing with the Nutty Club?
We're going to sample some Nutty Club. We're going to talk about some Nutty Club. Some fun facts.
Some fun facts about both the candy.
Yes.
And the building.
Yes. Okay, where do you want to start? Do you want to dive in and taste something, or you want to tell us some facts?
I'm only here for the candy.
Okay.
Well, or maybe we should balance out facts and eating sounds.
Okay, start with some facts.
Okay. Oh, me.
You. You, the architect.
Facts. Do you want to have a guess at what architectural style we're dealing with here for the building at 149 Pioneer?
I'm guessing it's not Art Deco.
It's a good place to start. Most things aren't.
Canadian warehouse Gothic.
Well, no.
No.
I didn't actually think you'd give me legitimate answers.
It's Italianate. Do tell.
Well, I don't actually know. I had to look this up. It's a Romanesque revival.
Oh, of course.
Doesn't it just scream Romanesque revival? Something that I find very interesting about the building at 149 Pioneer is that the keystones,
yes,
are stone.
They are. Plentiful.
I just thought it was funny that they said that the keystones are stone.
That building is lousy with keystones.
It has a keystone over every window.
Yep, and there are many windows.
It's sort of a waste of keystones, in my opinion. A little overabundance of keystones.
We are the Keystone Province.
That it has an embarrassment of keystone riches. We are the Keystone Province.
We know our keystones. Would that have been a popular style at that time? And what time are we talking?
God. Do you wanna guess?
1906.
Wow.
Really?
Did you look it up?
No.
It's not 1906. It's very close to that. I want to say 05. 05 and 07. So the two halves of the building.
05 and 07. Yeah. So we can split the difference and agree that I was correct.
Well, we don't usually celebrate the middle of construction. We often celebrate the beginning. We definitely celebrate the end. And no one cares about the middle.
There's no party at the halfway point. Take the week off, fellas.
Although I will say the east portion was constructed in 1905, the west in 1907. It's entirely possible that the west portion started in 1906, so we're going to give it to you.
Okay. And they are connected?
They are attached. So you saw, this isn't the building on Pioneer.
This will all be on our Instagram. And again, you can find us at...
What? I don't even know.
Made from Pod. Okay, while you look for that, I'm going to sample an AB gum.
What? You're going to sample without me?
I'm going to sample an AB
Wait, you're
gum.
not starting with popcorn?
Well, no, I just want to... I just want to sample an
AB. I
want to know, first of all, we don't know what AB gum stands for.
We don't. Maybe we could have done a little research.
They come in the flavors of yellow, green, pink, purple, and orange.
None of those start with an A or a B.
No. And I mentioned colors, not flavors.
Okay.
What flavor do you like?
I'm partial to orange.
Okay.
And
so you're
pink.
guessing that the orange will taste like orange. What do you think the pink will taste like?
I'm thinking table. A little bit of table spice.
Okay, I'm flinging them at you.
Okay. The pink I'm going to say is... I don't know. I feel like they could go old school and make that watermelon where we all know it should be strawberry.
Strawberry? Strawberry's your go-to for pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you thinking? Cherry?
I was thinking cherry or raspberry.
It's too pink for cherry. Cherry's red.
Okay. I'm going to try purple and yellow because I have a weird aversion to green candy. Don't ask. Okay, I'm trying yellow.
I'm trying orange. It's orange.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not lemon in a tangy way.
The flavor description you're going for is yellow.
It does taste yellow.
What was that?
I'm going to say grape. That's grape.
Grape.
It's grapey.
He's a little grapey.
It's a little grapey. I have no gripe with the grape.
I'm going for it.
But they're gritty. It's a gritty grape.
Okay, the verdict is in on red or pink. Mm-hmm. The flavor is sugar. I can't tell you what that is.
It's just a generic. It's
not
an unpleasant candy. It's sweet. It's slightly gritty.
I like the gritty.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it should be sour. Definitely not sour.
It's not sour. I should not have had coffee between the two. Word to the wise.
So when you're doing your candy pairings,
don't pair orange with coffee.
I would do like a shot of insulin in between. Maybe keep things going. And we should say that these buildings are still in use and being operated.
Yeah. 149 Pioneer is still considered the address for Nutty Club.
I work next to the Nutty Club building.
You do?
I do. And sometimes in the morning after I've parked my car and I'm making my way to my office building, I can smell popcorn.
In the morning?
In the morning. They're already popping popcorn in the morning.
Does one want to smell popcorn in the morning?
It's not bad.
Should we give a shout out to Cereals Canada?
Popcorn is not a cereal.
No, but your building is.
But you wouldn't want someone popping popcorn in your office. But it's nice to be welcomed by the smell of freshly popped popcorn.
I guess it's probably an all right smell.
You've got Candyman.
You do?
Saying hello, waving down. You
every
have the
morning.
Smell of popcorn.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
You have candies.
Speaking of popcorn.
You have nuts. You have candies, nuts.
Baking supplies.
Candies, nuts.
Candies nuts. Yeah, you're not sneaking D's nuts into this.
I just did.
Did you want to try some popcorn?
Oh my goodness, we're going from AB gums to popcorn.
Do you still have some coffee?
I do. It's a good palate cleanse.
It's a choking hazard.
Oh, but we should mention John Hamilton Gordon Russell.
Were they the architects? They were the founders of... Was that one person?
That's one person.
Was he the architects?
He was, in fact, the architects. J.H.G. Russell. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot.
I hear they were known for their use of keystones.
And many names, where two will do. This fellow was born in Toronto. We won't hold that against him, but what's most interesting about him is some of his other notable works.
Which are?
The Crescent Fort Rouge Methodist Church.
Really?
Didn't you and I go to that recently?
Yes,
Was that
I don't
the one?
recall any keystones in the design.
Yeah, just a lot of stairs to the front entrance. He designed 545 Broadway. You know what 545 Broadway is?
No.
The Wilson House.
Oh, what's interesting about the Wilson House?
Well, the Wilson House happens to share the site with a project we're working on right now. I'm just kidding. We're not going into that. But actually, no. What is interesting about Wilson House is there's rumor, I've now heard it from 2 sources, that either Wilson House or the other house that was on the same lot was a brothel.
There's your fornication.
Yep.
From the top of the show.
And it's really just down the street.
Right.
I mean, really? Yeah. So that's your
A
fornication.
hop, skip, and a jump.
And a
hop, skip, and a hump from Broadway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was working on something and it wasn't coming to me. Also, Ashdown House.
Oh.
Also,
Ashdown
Warehouse.
Oh. My mother did live in Ashdown Warehouse after it was converted to condos.
Not before.
We should do an Ashdown special.
We could probably get a tour.
He was the hardware prince of the prairies. Or something.
What? Okay. Child's Building.
Oh, interesting story about the Child's Building.
You got really excited there.
I did. Okay. So when I was in high school and I was handed my first camera, a Pentax K1000,
cool.
I would come downtown and take pictures of people in Market Square and buildings, and I got to photograph the Child's Building before it was demolished.
Cool.
Later, my father would move into a house with reclaimed brick on the fireplace, and the bricks were from the Child's Building, and some of the bricks on the fireplace still had the black paint from the sign.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, right?
That is awesome.
I'll put that photo on our Instagram.
Did you hand roll the film? This is the only thing I care about.
I did, actually.
All right. Good. Legit.
I love the Child's Building.
It was a good one.
At Portage in Maine.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dingwall Building.
You said Dingwall.
My favorite part about saying Dingwall was your laugh.
Where is the Dingwall Building?
That wasn't a classic Roy laugh. 62 Albert.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He was prolific with his building at that time.
Who, Dingwall?
No, the guy with all the names.
Oh, yeah. Seriously.
John Hamilton, Gordon Russell. Did I get it right?
You did. Did you really just...
Yes, and you know what I get for that? A jujube. Oh,
I thought we were going to popcorn.
Popcorn. I get popcorn for that.
You might even get a prize.
We have the Nutty Club's iconic pink popcorn.
We do.
Prize popcorn, as it's known. We have 2 sizes.
We have a satchel.
We have a satchel, and it's a little circus satchel, prize popcorn, 14 grams, which is considered 1 serving if you're watching your portions.
Your pink popcorn.
And I'm just going to warn you that this contains a small toy which may be hazardous to children under the age of 3.
Okay.
So we're going to have to get other Rebecca to keep an eye on you.
Don't give it to young Rebecca.
Here's your satchel.
Thank you.
It's kind of exciting to rip into a satchel. Should we have brought satchels for Rebecca?
Well, we're not going to... I'm not... I, for one, will have some...
You don't even have to open the popcorn to get the prize. Okay. Okay, wait.
Wait for it.
We're going to reveal. 1, 2, and you have to say your prize.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yo-yo!
Oh my goodness.
Are they literally all yo-yo?
Well, I don't know, but there's probably a good chance that 2 consecutive boxes out of the thing would
Are you going to try?
I'm going to try it. I'm going to yo-yo. Mine's a red yo-yo. You've got a green yo-yo.
I've got a green yo-yo.
I'm yo-yoing.
I am not qualified for this.
It's not great. It's not ideal. Next week.
Well, there's popcorn.
Next week, we'll be back to learn some yo-yoing tricks. But that was exciting.
That was exciting.
Honestly, what did we pay for that? $1? $1.29?
I think we got $1 worth of entertainment.
Holy. Should we try the popcorn?
We should. Oh, folly.
Is it pink? I don't know.
Speaking of colors that aren't found naturally.
Highlighter pink? Would you call that highlighter pink?
It is, but it's opaque. So like highlighter ink pink.
Okay, I'm going in.
That face. Oh my god, that face.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's soft. Why is it soft?
Oh, but it's got that.
You know
kind of gets you?
You know what that flavor is?
Vanilla.
Sugar.
That is what that flavor is.
What's the first ingredient?
Sugar. Well, popcorn. And then sugar. And then color. And then flavor.
Flavor, then color.
Flavor.
I disagree. I'd say color comes before flavor in this.
I'm not sure why this is something I crave.
Is it?
Kind of.
Is it fresh? Is this the intended?
I would say that freshness is relative. So what we want to know, though, the larger box of popcorn, does it contain a better prize than the small box of popcorn?
Do we
so the prize is at the bottom. Should we go in from the bottom?
Let's go from the bottom.
Okay.
Are we going to do the same
We're going to do
prize
1, 2, 3.
reveal?
1, 2, 3
Okay.
prize.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yo-yo!
What?
I got a bloody yo-yo
I
again.
got a bracelet.
I do like that. Is that gummy?
No, it's very hard.
Rigid plastic.
It's a rigid plastic bracelet.
You know what every 4-year-old wants?
A rigid plastic bracelet?
Sized for a adult wrist. Oh my god! Is my tongue as pink as yours?
Yes. I think we found the appeal of the pink popcorn.
This is now
This
my
is
favorite.
given to children by parents who
So
say
you can
no
find your-
snacking.
So you can find your children in the daylight. Okay. All right.
Highlighter pink. All right. Are you finished talking about architecture?
Never.
Okay.
That's what I do for a living.
Are you ready for a fun fact?
Yeah.
We are going to switch gears here. I don't know in terms of current top sellers at Nutty Club. The pink popcorn, I'm sure, is a top seller, as well as their fine nut products. But as far as candy is concerned, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we might have to do a correction at the top of the next show. Their top sellers are jujubes and Scotch mints.
Do you think it's Scotch mints because they're purchased by companies and then distributed in dishes?
I think they're purchased by nanas and distributed in purses.
We opened the bag of Scotch mints earlier and we agreed that it smelled like Nana.
Yeah. In a good way. Really pleasant memory of Nana.
Like your Nana, not someone else's Nana.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so but jujubes, some people will call them jubes. That is not correct.
That's like yin yang.
So are you ready for some fun facts about jujubes?
Please.
Okay. Did you know that there is a fruit? There's an actual fruit, a jujube fruit?
No.
Yes.
What?
It's the Ziziphus jujuba
You're kidding.
tree that produces a small fruit about the size of a cherry or plum, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
It's a superfood. It's in the buckthorn family.
Where's it grown?
Oh, I don't know that.
Well, we know not North America.
In a warm climate. But if you eat them, it's said to help with insomnia and anxiety.
Really?
I cannot say the same for the jujube candy.
It contributes to insomnia.
It contributes to insomnia, anxiety, and probably cavities, maybe. Jujubes, when they were introduced in the U.S. in the 1920s, I believe, they came in 5 flavors.
5.
5 flavors. Stop me when I get to a flavor that you would eat.
Okay.
Lilac.
Nope.
Violet.
Is it any different than lilac?
It's
It's a
violet.
completely different flower.
Rose.
No.
Lemon.
Oh, I would.
Spearmint.
I would.
Okay.
Spearmint and lemon. I think that's still a thing, right?
I would go just lemon. I can't imagine a spearmint jujube.
Come on.
No.
You've had it.
Don't want it.
You know
Nutty-
those, wait. Those green leaves.
Is that a jujube though? It's not a jujube.
Oh, come on. What
It's
is
a
it?
green leaf.
Right, but what is it?
It's a spearmint leaf.
It's a spearmint leaf-shaped giant jube.
No, a jujube.
Jube.
It's a jujube.
Jube.
A jujube. A jujube.
Jube.
A jujube. Jube. Okay, so lilac, violet, rose, lemon, spearmint. The Nutty Club jujubes, thankfully, are orange, lemon, lime, red, and black.
Red?
I don't know what
Black?
the red is. Okay, black is obviously black licorice.
Is that like a copyrighted term? Can we not say licorice? Black licorice?
I guess we could.
No, but can they? Why can they not? Why is it just called black?
Well, nobody really calls it a licorice jujube, though. You just call it a black jujube.
So, and most of
And
the
red,
time...
we haven't decided. So you're going to be the tester of the red jujube.
I'm going to have to say cherry. It's going to have to be... I think that it's cherry.
Cherry? You want to do it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with black because statistically, 50% of people like black jujubes and the other 50% are wrong.
50% of people dislike black jubes.
Jubes.
And the rest of them also dislike black jubes. This is cherry. There's no doubt. This is cherry.
Mm-hmm. Mine's definitely black licorice. I could eat this all day. I'm afraid to see what my tongue is going to look like after this, though.
Latigue? Latigue?
Did it take away the pink?
No.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who can't see right now, Roy is trying to look at her own tongue.
Without the use of a mirror. Okay, so we've tried AB gums. We've tried jujubes. We've talked about Scotch mints.
We didn't try the Scotch mints.
We haven't tried the Scotch mints. I'm
Should
saving
we-
that for an after episode mint.
Should we see if they taste like Nana? So
It's like that old joke. Can we have Aunt Helen for dinner? No, we still have half of Nana in the freezer.
let's eat, Grandpa. Let's eat, Grandpa. Punctuation is important.
Very important. What is your favorite of the Nutty Club confections?
That we've tried?
No, just in general. What would you reach for?
Oh, if probably gonna have to go with the raspberry drops.
Hard candy.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I was reading a Reddit thread. There was some gals hunting around in Winnipeg for Nutty Club candy, and they were coveting the raspberry drops.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find them anywhere.
And we had no trouble finding them.
We had absolutely no trouble finding them.
So you like them based on their scarcity?
No, I actually don't even know if I've had one or if I will like it. But because somebody was seeking it.
You know what they smell like? They smell like when you open raspberry Jell-O
Oh, yeah.
and you stick your nose right into the box.
Yep.
That's what they smell like.
Yep. Wait, why would you stick your nose into the box? I feel like you're
That
just going to
little
get
powder.
I feel like you're just going to get a lot of powder in your lungs.
My favorite would be the pearled peanut. Which
Tell
is
me
also,
about a pearled peanut.
Well, it's also known as a French burnt peanut. And it's just a peanut with a suspicious candy shell and a very bumpy texture.
What creates the bumpy texture?
I don't know. Extra
COVID?
sugar.
They look like little COVIDs.
But they're really good. I will say, though, at my last dentist appointment, my dentist basically told me that my teeth are now decorative. So I need to be careful with them.
Aren't all teeth decorative?
Mine are especially decorative. So when I shouldn't be eating pearled peanuts, but I can't stay away from them. If you go for the really nubbly ones, they're easier to bite. The smooth ones are almost impossible to bite into.
Listener, you should know that Roy purchased 3 bags of pearled peanuts. She who was told not to eat them.
I'll
3
ration
bags?
them. It takes me about 2 or 3 weeks to get through a bag.
Is that because you're only eating the smooth ones?
100 gram bag. Have you ever had one?
I don't know that I have.
This is your chance. Ready?
I'm in.
Okay, get in there. But don't pick the smooth ones because they'll kill you. You'll die.
Oh,
Isn't that good? What does that taste like?
difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to eat.
It's peanutty. It's eventually peanutty.
Eventually.
Okay, so
What are we going to try next?
I think, do you want to go, I think we should do a Scotch mint or a raspberry drop.
Let's do a Scotch mint. I'd like
Okay.
to end with... Oh, you wanted to end with Scotch mints.
No, I think maybe let's end with a raspberry drop because it's less likely that I will want to spit that out.
Come on, you're not going to spit out a Scotch mint, right?
I don't love a mint flavor.
What?
I don't.
Is this why you disagree that a green leaf is a jube?
Because I just avoid.
A giant...
I don't even
jube,
like.
Jube?
No, I don't even like a lot of mint toothpastes. I just don't like a mint flavor. But I do like a mojito. I think that we should try a different. We should have a candy of the day, a candy of the episode.
Okay.
But that's exciting. We've got that to look forward to, and we've got yo-yo practice.
I have two. I can do a double. What's it? A double fister.
You could. I'm going to practice walk the dog. I just yoed again.
She just yoed and yoed.
I can yo and talk at the same time. Apparently, that the staff at Scott Bathgate that packed the Nutty Club candies, they are welcome to have as much of the candy as they like, just not during their shift, not during working hours.
Which I think is actually an absolutely brilliant move.
Yeah,
on behalf of Scott Bathgate, because everybody knows outside of your first 3 days of employment, you would never touch this candy for the rest of your life. It's a good marketing thing.
And then I think what the buildings are kind of most known for in the downtown area are the paintings, the signage painted right on the building.
Yeah,
and Mr. Candyman.
You know what we should talk about? Building that faces what we call Portage Avenue East is linked to the original building by way of a third floor walkway. It's in here, but I'd have to actually find it.
I thought it was second, but it looked like third.
Yeah, it's pretty high up.
But then those could be like bigger floors, a warehouse, higher ceilings. How does that work?
Yeah. There's a conveyor system, or at least there was. I haven't been in the building, but there's a conveyor system that helps move product around during the manufacturing process.
Just in behind the Richardson building is another Nutty Club building.
It was a building originally built for... Oh, the fire was in 1917.
Yes. It said that on the photo.
Mid-February.
Oof. That explains all the ice.
Oh! Did you know...
What?
That this building had a tube messaging system?
No.
But it
like a vacuum tube?
Yeah, except it worked via a pulley. This is brilliant.
Just a second. I'm gonna send you a message.
I want to hook up a tube messaging system in this office. What do you think?
I think you should just get 2 tin cans and a string.
So the contractor of the 1905 building was Malcolm Brothers. The company, which was incorporated as Malcolm Construction Company Limited in 1918, was responsible for the construction of dozens of Winnipeg's finest buildings.
I'm reading a jujube. I thought I could sneak it because you were full of so many fun facts.
I immediately put down the fun facts to stare at you eating a jube.
But this was, in fact, a jujube fruit.
Oh, you were eating
to help me with my anxiety.
So from where
about eating that Scotch mint?
Where did you get this jube fruit?
My Sisyphus jujuba.
I was wondering where you pulled that Sisyphus word out of.
It's my new favorite word.
I know. Is there anything else we want to taste?
We should talk about our socials before we get a raspberry drop.
Tell you what, you do them. I think I screwed it up last time.
Twitter and Instagram at
Made from Pod.
Facebook at Made from What's Left. You have been listening to Made from What's Left with Paige and Roy and the Candy Man. And we should mention that Nutty Club did not sponsor this episode, nor do we hold them responsible for any of the content.
Nor do we want a warning, a cease and desist.
This is also not suitable for children under 3.
Oh, did we mention that you should take none of the facts from this podcast to your next cocktail party?
Please do not use them in a thesis or book report. Are you ready? I'm excited about this.
All right, let's do it.
Raspberry drop.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
There's a burst of raspberry flavor.
This is my favorite so far.
It's like a Slurpee without a straw. It's like...
It's warmer, though.
It's like an authentic raspberry flavor, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It tastes more like raspberries than
it's
raspberries.
It's too big.
It's large. I got to keep it moving because I'm afraid it's going to stick to my tooth.
Would you like to know what it contains in brackets?
May contain color, flavor, sugar.
Tartrazine.
Tartrazine. I'm going to guess, just based on the name, that tartrazine is a tartaning agent, which gives it that zingy taste.
It has a zingy taste.
It's very zingy.
That's a fact you shouldn't take to your next cocktail party.
Tartrazine? No.
The tartrazine leads to a tart flavor.
Mine's got like a fissure, like a fault line in it. I'm just afraid that it's going to be like fizzy on the inside.
I don't think there's an inside. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to look you like intently in the eyes.
She's
while
sucking.
I eat this candy.
She's sucking as hard as she can to get to the middle.
She's tart.
Mm-hmm.
My cheeks are going in.
Mm-hmm. Salvation. Salvation. Salvation.
Salvation.
If we could make every podcast about salvation.
Legislation.
Education.
Salvation.
Damnation.
With a side of fornication.
The legislative building.
A church.
A church. A school. And a brewery. And a whole lot of action.
A whole lot of action at Broadway in Osborne. And later, a Salisbury house. Mm-hmm. Tying it all back together.
And a Texaco.
Mm-hmm.
For a little bit of gasation.
Do you remember what brewery
gas
it was?
Station.
Gas station.
Let's try again.
Gestation on your gas station.
Education, legislation, salvation, damnation, fornication, gas station. We're improving this.
You got to leave gas station in there. I like it.
I do too.
We'll keep it. How's your candy doing?
It's getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
There's no middle.
No middle. It's just going to go right to...
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend that. It leaves a nice, pleasant taste in the mouth.
Yep. It's fresh.
It is. It's a good, like, summertime candy.
It's a great... Well, I would probably partake all through the year.
Really? You wouldn't switch to a butterscotch in the fall?
I sure would not. No. No.
I am going to get you on the butterscotch drops in a couple...
Is that a thing?
Yeah. At the bottom of the thing, there's butterscotch drops. They were my favorite when I was little. Oh, and the humbugs.
What's that?
We have to track down some humbugs.
What is it?
Oh, they're awful. It's a hard brown candy.
What's the flavor? You've piqued young Rebecca's curiosity.
The humbug flavor?
Yeah.
We're going to have to find out.
Ooh. Something to look forward to.
Right?
You just said it's terrible, though.
It's not my thing.
Okay.
It's not like ham flavored or anything here. In Australia, they have musk flavored candies, which are generally pink, like a nice, like Pepto-Bismol pink.
Pink musk.
And they taste of musk, like perfumey musk.
Like Body Shop white musk.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor.
Tastes like that. It's not my thing.
It's interesting.
I did a candy exchange once with someone from Australia, and I sent her over the best of Canadian candy, and she sent me over all of the musk flavored things that she could
She was like,
gather up and a pack of Tim Tams and called it a day.
I don't want any of this shit. Ship it to Canada.
It was like a froggy shaped chocolate.
Really?
Like a bag of Tim Tams, and then just musk sticks and musk flavored Lifesavers. And
But how was the candy frog? I mean, the chocolate frog.
he was good. I think he might have had something in him, like caramel or
That's got to be all right.
I love a frog.
All right. Well, I think we're, that's a win. That raspberry drop? What is it?
Highly recommend. I think we should go back for more of those.
Raspberry drops. Well, I think we got
The
least
only
2.
complaint that I would have with the raspberry drops is they don't come in a big enough bag.
My complaint is that if they were half the size, I'd like them to be...
You could have twice as many?
Yeah. I would like them to be half the size if I'm going to eat them and try and be on a podcast at the same time.
Should we do a tongue color check?
Mm-hmm. That's unnatural. You do have some stray pearled peanuts in front of you.
I know. I was going to eat them and I thought better of it.
They're queued up. Okay, you've got those.
They're queued up for the minute our theme music kicks in.
Ooh. which is right